Welcome to my project whatsapp.com. The title is Critical Analysis Using Adaptive and Random Partitioning Software Testing. Go to abstract. Random testing is an important and fundamental approach to testing computer software. Adaptive random testing has been proposed to improve the detections capability of random testing. Adaptive random testing implies the locations information of successful test case to enforce an even spread of random test case across the input domain. Distance-based adaptive random testing and restrictions-based adaptive random testing are the first two adaptive random testing methods, which have considerably improved the fault detections capability of random testing. Both these methods, however, require additional computations to ensure the generations of evenly spread test case, and then to reduce the overhead in test case generations. We present in this paper a new adaptive random testing method using the notions of iterative partitioning. The input domain is divided into equally sized cells by a grid. The grid cells are categorized into three different groups according to their relatively locations to successful test case. In this way, our method can easily identify those grid cells that are far apart from all successful test case. For test case generations, our method significantly reduces the time complexity while keeping the high detection capacity. The advantages: quickly system effective configuration space, cheaply system effective configuration space, effectively approximate a system effective configuration space, higher level of coverage at much lower cost. As software system continue to grow in size and complexity, they are increasingly designed to be configurable, reduce the running time, applying machine learning technique to incrementally learn the interactions that define a system effective configuration space. It is very large software system. The project of flow is get to one file, validate the test case, and applying generating test case algorithms, and assign ID and add new test case, obtain a new Java files and original file, finding the error, splitting the Java file, and finding adaptive random testing, and finally calculate the priority testings and testing the file or software process. Let us see the demo. Go to next and browsing the one Java file. Now I will select the test.java, open this file. For main method is there, Java code, test1 and test2 and test3 and finally test4. Test1 is two conditions is there, only if and then else, and the second one is if else if else is also a test2 process. And go to next, splitting the Java code. Splitting is successfully validated. These functions are stored in split.folder, and check this folder. First create the split empty folder. Four functions is there in Java code, and open this first functions, splitted into function is also a first main method, and function 2 is also a second main method, and third and fourth main method also splitted into splitting folder. And go to next. This also have configurations and choice folder. Go to configurations. This splitting Java code is also successfully validated, and thus the functions are stored in folder D, configurations, and choice empty folder, and go to check this folder. This also a configurations folder, and check this folder. Only accepting if else conditions. This one is functions 1. 2 conditions is there, only if, another one is else. This Java code is converted into text file format. And function 2 method is if else conditions is there. And function 3 is 2 conditions, and functions 4 is 3 conditions. And go to choice folder. Totally function is also 2 conditions, one if, another one is else. Choice is converted into this configurations is converted into 2 choice. One choice is if, another choice is else. And function 2 if else is also a function 2 process, and if also a choice 1, and else if choice 2, and else is also a choice 3. And calculate the functions of highest priority, and go to effective. Is also a effectiveness of existing and proposed systems. Red color is existing process, blue is proposed process. And go to time consumptions. X-axis is executions of time, y-axis is time in milliseconds. It's difference between proposed system and existing system. Proposed system time will be decreased, and existing time is also increased. Finally, finding the test case generations, and go to static value.java, run this file. Therefore, to overcome this problem, testing is done using selected test cases to reduce the testing effort and get the desired results accurately.